Hello, Linda.
Hello, Lilou.
Ah, Linda from Chicago. Look at this beautiful dream team member. I am so happy that I have met you, Linda.
I'm so happy I've met you.
How did we connect?
My goodness, where do I begin? It's been a couple of years, and I went online, and actually this is after I'd lost my job 2 years ago, and I was looking for something uplifting on YouTube, and I said, I think I'll type in Oprah. And as a result of typing in Oprah, I came upon a video you posted about meeting her. And I said, this sounds even more interesting than just an Oprah show.
Yeah.
And it was. And after that, not long after that, I came upon a video about your book, I Lost My Job and I Liked It. And I said, hey, me too. So I said, this is definitely the beginning of something wonderful, a wonderful friendship.
And then it's been so special to meet you in person because we had exchanged many emails and
yes.
Facebook friends. Mm-hmm. And then one day we met in person, both living in Chicago, finally.
Yes, finally. When you came here for the audition for the OWN network, I said, this is my chance. Because when I first contacted you, I didn't know you had left Chicago, see? And then everything came clear to me when I learned about I Lost My Job and I Liked It because you had been in London. So then when you decided to come back, I said, here it comes. Here's my chance. I get to meet Lilou.
Oh, that was so much fun.
It has opened up so many other things because I've always felt close to you in heart and spirit as a friend, even though we hadn't met face to face until you came in June.
And I felt so much your love, and it filled my heart to connect with you on a human level too, and see it and feel it, you know. And we were blessed to have Nadia on that day too.
Absolutely.
So all three of us.
Oh, it was a dream for me.
It was a special day.
Yes, I so love Nadia Khalil Bradley, and actually learned of her through Baptiste Depap, when he had originally done interviews with her that appeared online.
Oh, yeah.
And then one thing led to the other, and she turns out has family in Chicago.
You have a fan right there.
Hey! Yes, they're everywhere, paparazzi, you know how it is.
They start early.
This one is only 2 years old, but someday. So with Nadia, yeah, it turns out that she has family in Chicago. She grew up in Chicago, so I said, this is fantastic, and I was so blessed to be able to meet the two of you on the same day when you were interviewing her.
And what was really interesting is on that day, and I had been looking for a while for somebody to help me with the editing of my book, and there you were.
And that as
How synchronistic.
Oh my goodness, because I had been posting so many comments to you.
And your comments were beautiful and always well written.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Always from the heart. I think everything that is truly coming from our heart and our spirit has to be beautiful, because that's our truest part of who we are. And so you've inspired so many thoughts in me and so many realizations that writing those comments was just an additional extension of that gift. And then through them, when we did meet, when you turned to me and said, wait a minute, you know, writing is your thing, I'm putting together my second book, I have a feeling that I've been trying to attract someone to help me, maybe that's you. And at that point, I mean, I wish I could have, if I could create a movie of that moment, it would be dum da da dum dum. The sky opened, the angels are singing. I mean, nothing fancy, mind you. It was just, this is it.
It felt right.
Yes, divine timing all the way. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So how does it feel now to work on the book?
Oh, it just keeps getting better and better, Lilou, because as I think I have told you, it's right. I'm connecting with you on so many levels. It isn't just simply doing editing, because I'm a writer myself. All my life, this has been my heart, my bliss. But being able to preserve your voice while just sort of gently shaping some of it into a more readable form has enabled me to really sort of transcend so many levels and connect with you more and more as a person from my heart. And I think for that reason it was meant to be, that we would have this cooperative experience. Absolutely, no doubt.
Because it can be hard for a writer to kind of just not put in their word and
Yes.
just allow the other voice to
Oh, yes.
to express itself.
Well, I think,
It's a challenge.
Oh, very much. Because the first thing I sent you, I'll admit this to the world, is that the first attempt I made at a tiny little section, that's exactly what I did. My first thing was, okay, let me take this and rewrite it. Writer's right. And I rewrote it. And it was nothing to do with what you gave me. It was just my version. And then I was able
Beautiful
to step
version.
on. Oh, well, thank you.
Great words.
But I got out of my own way.
Yeah.
See, it's getting out of your own way. When I stepped back and I said, okay, this stage, I'm doing the lighting subtly off in the distance. But this is Lilou on stage. This is her performance. This is her story. I'm here to assist her in delivering her story, not in telling my own.
And does that assist you in delivering and living your own dream?
Yes, on so many levels. Because going through this, sharing this experience with you, looking back at the steps you've taken to get where you are today, is just so beautifully inspiring and enlightening to me. When I was thinking about today and the fact that this would be occurring, I started doing the very thing no one should ever do, which is comparing myself to the place in my spiritual journey that you've achieved, that so many people you've interviewed have achieved. And I stopped myself.
Yeah.
And I said, number one, you must never compare yourself to anyone. Number two, there are more Lindas like me out there, still on training wheels, but finding our way spiritually in this world.
Are we all?
We all start there.
Are we all on training? And
Yes, we are. We're still finding our way.
Yeah.
Like, a child when they learn to walk.
Yeah.
This is a new way of seeing life, seeing it through true eyes, not simply, through the eyes, through the vision that we're sort of prescribed to see it through by others.
So how do you like to see it life now, and how do you like to relate to it?
I'm relating to it in the time that I have not been a part of the rat race. I have been relating to life on a much more human and humane level. I've had the privilege of really delving deeper into my own heart and my own spirit. Through you, I have lost count of how many tremendous teachers you've brought to me. People I might never have become aware of had it not been for your connection. So
Thank you.
It's limitless, my gratitude to you. And it's something you're giving the whole world. It's such a tremendous gift.
But what's beautiful for me to see right now is how you're blossoming and how you're opening up and how you're sharing yourself right now on camera and going beyond your shyness or inhibitions and really shining out and sharing your message with the world.
Well, it's something that I feel privileged and honored to be doing for you, Lilou, because this is something that it is all part of divine timing, and a message that I feel that I'm meant to share with people watching this is that no matter what your place on your path, I am still working through my own insecurities and uncertainties. But I think a very simple thing to remember is if you feel the least bit attracted to help, say with the Juicy Living Tour, or whatever it may be along the way, do it for yourself. Follow your heart. You cannot go wrong if you follow that deep truth within you. It's there for a reason. And we spend so much of our lives doing what people expect of us or doing what we think is acceptable, when what we must do, and we must start making ourselves more and more do, is follow our real voice and be who we are, the people we're meant to be in this world.
Thank you, my beautiful angel.
Thank you, Lilou.
Much
Love you.
love.
Love you.
Hey, cutie. Hey, Linda.
We're just visiting with the wildlife,
Yeah.
communing with the wildlife in Chicago.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
How special. Look at you. Right there in the city, girls.
They're so tame. They're so tame because they're used to human beings. Be careful.
Oh, there's a big poop.
Poop alert.
She's saved by poo-poo alert.
I'll be your guide. Get your number. Look at them in the water. You should just do a little picture.
Yeah.
Just look at them swimming.
Look at them.
Oh, gorgeous. Oh, this is like, where's my easel? Just to paint something like this.
What a beautiful day.
Gorgeous. It's like surreal. See, these ones you definitely share these ones. Right here.
Oh, it smells chocolate too.
I do too. Where's chocolate coming from?
The chocolate factory, Bloomberg. Bloomberg.
Ooh, that smells great.
Yum yum. Maybe chocolate time.
Num num.
Oh, wonderful.
See, everything's perfect. There's chocolate in the air.
And we don't even need to eat it because we just smell it.
No, and it's locale. When you just smell it, you don't eat it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite chocolate. No calories.